Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us. It is Saturday. Woohoo! Yeah. Oh yeah! The weekend is here, and of course it's Valentine's Day tomorrow. But in case you're wondering what's today, then well, today is Galentine's Day. Galentine's, or Palentine's as we're calling it as well. Over the last 24 hours, we have been asking you to send in your pictures of you and your pals, whether they be your gal pals, your guy pals, your pet pals, whatever it might be. And if you've been sending in your pictures over the course of the last 24 hours, stand by because you could be a winner in this show. We are selecting two of you who have been sending in your pictures to win a prize or two during this particular show. If you haven't yet entered, don't worry, because we've got more chances for you to win tomorrow, and a slightly different competition for Valentine's Day tomorrow, but more on that to come as we head through this weekend. Lots to look forward to as well. The other thing to tell you, by the way, as far as the weekend is concerned, if you are buying anything and your basket total reaches £15 or $15, you will get yourself a free little gift. Yeah, you're going to get your hands on this from the Rose Garden collection, this gorgeous 6x6 paper pad. So all you got to do is shop with us. If you spend £15 or $15, then this will be automatically be automatically added to your basket whilst stocks last, of course. A few quick hellos to Kate, who's in New Jersey, Marcia from Texas, Mary from Tennessee, Debbie from Missouri. Christine says, good morning, my crafty Galentine's and Palentine's. Happy day, Valentine's Eve. And Lynn says, hello again, Ben Fiona, the CTV team, and everyone. Yes, hello everybody, and hello to my crafter partner in crime.
Yeah.
It's Fiona.
Today we're going to be teaching Ben how to talk.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Anyway, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I have no idea what we're doing at the moment. I know we're in the Masterclass. Yay, I got it right. So what we're going to do, we've got some fantastic dies which are going to be brilliant. We've got, look at this, this is my happy place. We've got inks and sparkles and all sorts going on there, so we're going to be having a play with those as well. So Ben, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, managing to string a sentence together, Fiona. How are you? You're looking very, very bright today. With
bright
your
and colourful.
Bright top on.
Bright and colourful, yeah. Do not adjust your sets. This top really does look that colour. But yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I saw it and I thought, that is a top with my name on it.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, it does, kind of have its part to play in this show as well, because we are going to be getting bright and colourful with lots of things sparkly and fun. And just again, because as I say, I'm still feeling really conscious about these. I got my new bins on, my varifocals, so I can see what I'm doing now. It does make my eyes look very, very large. Oh, by the way, before we start this show, this masterclass, which we are bringing you the brilliant silhouette dies on, they are lovely. We were having a chat before the show, right? And producer George is in the gallery today, and we were talking about people that, who watch the show, because we can see how many people are obviously watching, how many hundreds of people watch each show. But we're talking about actually people liking our shows on Facebook. So don't see people watch, but don't obviously like that much, because you watch, you don't need to necessarily like it. So we were sort of saying, I wonder how many people we can get to like this actual show. You know, the little likey button on Facebook. So we said a particular number, didn't we, Fiona?
Yeah, we've got a chocolate cupcake riding on this.
We have.
Yeah, there are. I'm not going to tell you who has said, but somebody said we won't get more than 150. Somebody else said, no, 200. And someone else has said, whoa, no, 300. So the chocolate cupcake choice is yours, folks. You decide whether we're going for 150, 200 or 300 likes, and we'll tell you who's going to be celebrating their tea break with a cupcake.
I kind of like the middling sort of figure. In particular. Without giving, no, Fiona. Without giving too much away, I like 200. It's quite a nice.
You do.
Round.
You like that one, do you? Don't you? Some of us really need chocolate, though. Some of us really, really need chocolate.
So over the course of this show, if you can like the actual feed on Facebook, and we'll see how many we can get, whether it's 100, 200, 300, or maybe even more. Get liking and spread the word in the chat. Oh, YouTube has, I didn't know YouTube has likes as well, so there we go. You can like on YouTube too. Thumbs up. So we'll total it all up across both. But let's get cracking with the show.
Yes.
It's the Silhouette Animal Dice Collection. And I tell you what, before I look at the boards, let's have a look at some finished samples, because Fiona's got a load here. You're going to get with this the gorgeous rabbit. You've got the bee with this too, the deers. This bee, by the way, wasn't available initially in the US, was it?
That's right. You could not get it. And it is such a fantastic, fantastic die. You know, it doesn't matter how you do it. It's going to look gorgeous. I love that honeycomb background. But look at this. This is a kind of favourite of mine.
Ooh,
I think this is gorgeous. This could easily be Christmas, but you could do it for men's cards. You could do it for autumn. Absolutely gorgeous. Dear friend, love that.
Yeah.
And I love that inky background. Just bear with if you want to see inky backgrounds. But look at that. Now that's the butterfly. How stunning is that? Really sensational. You're getting all these beautiful, you can see these beautiful intricate trellis backgrounds. You get all of those as well. I think that is sensational. Now, happy birthday for sure. Happy Easter.
Yeah, won't be long.
Happy Easter coming up, isn't it? But again, look at that. That is just uber, uber cute. Really beautiful. Again, fantastic, fantastic little bunny rabbit. Did you know you can have house bunny rabbits? That was something new I learnt this year.
Oh, no, I knew that.
I didn't
and in fact,
know that.
Laura, producer Laura, has got one, hasn't she? Otis McBunnyface.
Ah!
Yeah.
Fantastic. Look
rabbit's,
at that.
yeah, I was going to say potty trained. He's not potty trained.
House trained.
He's house trained. Now, that would be clever.
Yeah. Now look at these, and look at the backgrounds on these two as well, because we're going to be playing with backgrounds like this, but you can see how well that silhouette works with backgrounds. So you can get inky and sparkly, but then you've got those fabulous, just cut out of dark card. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Right.
It really
I'm going
is.
to get ready for a demo.
Absolutely. £41 or £47.50 is the deal. By the way, loads of you already liking the page so far. Good morning, says Rhonda. I have my coffee in hand this frigid morning in Texas. Good morning. Good afternoon, Ben from Switzerland, says Suzanne. Howdy do, Fiona, Ben and CTV crew, says Susan. Yes. Rebecca says, win that cupcake. You talking to me or Fiona? Me. Win that cupcake. We're asking you to like the page wherever you're watching today. We're having a bet to see how many likes we could get. Facebook or YouTube, basically one of us has said we'll get around, well, someone said we won't get up to 200, someone said that we'll get 200, and someone else has said 300. Whoever gets closest wins the cupcake, and I would love a cupcake in between shows. So if you can get to around about 200 and then stop,
or more,
that would be awesome. So click the thumbs up. Christine's gone one step further and said, I've loved the post. So, I mean, yeah, whatever. Whether it's a love, whether it's a like, a smiley face, it is all good. And we are, producer George, ever the producer, we're 10% of the way there already. Rebecca just saying, I adore the silhouette dice, bought them earlier. Couldn't just like the show, says Susan. Had to love it. Love, like,
excellent.
Smiley face, whatever. Let's try and set a record today. Right, I just want to quickly show you the boards to all of the dies that you're going to get within this collection. And as Fiona's already shown you, it just allows you to create some amazing cards, whether you're using it for that silhouette aperture, whether you're creating toppers, whether you're using these to kind of create your textured backgrounds as well. You've just got so much versatility with all of these. You also get, as Fiona's just said, you know, little dies to be able to create little sentiments as well. Happy birthday here. You've got little bits of foliage thrown in there too, but that's gorgeous. There's your little rabbit. You're then also going to get, this is my absolute fave, and I
gorgeous.
think when we saw this previously, it flew out the door. The dear friend, I think it was with you, Fiona, actually.
Yes,
I
it was.
The trees, the silver birches on this. Gorgeous, again, to be able to create the depth and dimension with your cards. Look at this here, creating a topper for your cards as well. You're getting the star and the moon in there. Dear friend, the play on words there, of course, with the dies. And then this gorgeous butterfly, once again, the butterfly within the flower aperture, giving you that silhouette. Then you've got this really, really gorgeous kind of swirl background there as well, just for you or your dies. And then more little mini butterflies included too. And then also, as we've already talked about, wasn't available in the States initially, but you will get your gorgeous bumblebee die included as well, giving you all of the dies that you need to be able to create that silhouette aperture. The little mini shapes on there as well. £41 or $47.50 is the deal on that, so you're saving $10.96 or $12.30. You can go for these individually should you want to be able to do that today, but actually the main value for money is in this full collection. And if you go for this full collection, we'll also add into your basket for free. Oh, there he is, that one there. Because you're spending over £15 or $15, you will get the 6x6 rose garden pad thrown in for free. Make sure you do not miss out on this deal. The likes for this particular show are going mad. Let's not just say anything to the boss and then the boss will be like, this must have been such a great show. Look at all the likes that you got. Yeah. I don't know why that happened. Yes.
So no idea. None whatsoever.
Yep.
Our secret.
Right now, as well as the silhouette dies, we have got sparkle aplenty on this show.
Yes.
If it's sparkle you are after, then this certainly is the show to go for. We have got the sparkle pens, 12-piece collection. We've got pens and also sparkle pots on the show for you too. This deal is great, actually. Normally, £50 or just shy of $65. You're getting $27.48 or $36.24 today for your sparkle pens. So this particular collection brings you your 6-piece Nature's Trail, and as you can see, look at that, just a glimpse of the sparkle that you can achieve with these. And also these pens so versatile for doing lots of different techniques, which we'll cover off with Fiona, I'm sure. But you're going to get with this is the tester for me, because I always get this one wrong. Mushroom I can say, lilac I can say, garden green I can say sunshine, I can say watermelon. Come on, Ben, you can do it. No, producer George, you tried to just throw me into the water there. It is definitely, because I always get this wrong and everyone teases me, it's lichen, isn't it?
It is.
Yes!
It is. Yes! Excellent. Most excellent. Do you know the word that I get wrong every single time I say it, Ben, if it's doing truth? You know that bit which goes around a fireplace? What do you call it?
The bit that goes round the fireplace?
Yeah, the bit in front of
hearth.
It. Now, which is it?
Hearth. Producer George is saying the hearth. It's a hearth.
Yes, I always get that one wrong, and my husband laughs at me. Is it a hearth or is it a hearth?
What do you say, hearth?
Yeah, you can guarantee whenever I say it, I get the wrong one. So I always say hearth as in earth, and he says no, it's hearth. So yeah, hearth. Every time I get it wrong.
A hearth. Because a hearth, that's a funeral car, isn't it? Oh no, that's a hearth.
There you are. So anyway, back to the sparkle pens.
Wow. The other word that I get wrong all the time, now I know again, is iguana, of course. When I said that the other day, iguana, I've been saying that for 41 years. And it was only Sarah who pointed it out the other day. She said, what do you call it? Like, iguana. I said, it's iguana. You say iguana.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. Then in the second collection you're going to get with your 12-piece, you've got your autumn, winter, and I can say all of these definitely. So your smoke quartz, olive jade, you've got your harvest moon, red berry, holly leaf, and your starry sky 2, $27.48 or $36.24 if you want to go for those. Now then also, if you want to go for another collection, we've got a 3-pack of 3. Now hang on a minute. Now, wait there, because I've got, this is where I get confused. I've got another, what have I done with it now? Here it is, it's this one here. I think I've got that. I've got so many like sort of swatch cards here to show you all the different colours. Let's get this right. So your 3 threes, you are going to get your metallics, which just look absolutely amazing.
Amazing. And you know, they are on white watercolour card.
Yeah.
And I can say that for definite because I punched those out. And you might even see on the edges. So that black, that onyx black is blackest black. You've got that beautiful sparkly sterling silver and then that incredible spun gold.
You're then also going to get within this collection your Glitz and Glamour. Look at that aquamarine. That is gorgeous.
Stunning. And of course you can be watering these down, but that purple is the deepest, darkest purple you can see. The rich garnet is just sumptuous, and then the aquamarine.
And then also, if I've got the right card...
They're perfect pastels. So pretty. So pretty.
And the thing to say with these as well, the deal's amazing because you're saving $17.54 or $22.89. But the other thing is, yeah, you might look at these and go, oh, nice bit of sparkle you can add to your projects, but they're super versatile, these pens as well, aren't they,
Fiona? Really. We'll be playing with those later on.
$21.43 or $27.96 is the deal on this. I'm just going to put my boards back because otherwise I'm going to get really confused. Right, the likes, by the way, we are 20% of the stock of the likes have already gone. In case you just joined us, we're trying to set a record for the amount of likes on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're watching this right now, if you could just give us a little thumbs up, or on Facebook, of course, you could do thumbs up, you can do a love, you can do a little smiley face, you can do a little laughy face if you want to. Facebook and, of course, YouTube as well. Lots of lovely messages coming in. Maddie on YouTube says 500 likes.
Yes, Mads, let's go for it.
Now, come on, let's just get to 200 first. Producer George has just said if we get to 500 likes, she will allow Fiona to give away one of her makes. So there you go. Good morning, says Bernie from Cold and Drury, Pennsylvania. Ben, you look so studious and distinguished in your glasses. Thank you. Love the silhouette, says Debbie. And Mariah says, saying, if you get to 500, you can send me a cupcake. We'll give away a card. To that end, by the way, and I'll shut up in a minute, if you are going to be watching the whole show, we are asking for you to vote for your favourite demo, because at the end of the show, we will be asking you to pick your favourite demo so we can put up the best one on our Crafty Walk of Fame, crowning our winner tomorrow. Sarah is the reigning champ, don't forget. Right, let us get started with the Silhouette Collection. Which one are you going to be working with?
Yeah, we're going to use the deer one first. So look at what you get in the packet. So in the packet, you get your outside cutting frame. I'm going to be using that. You get your deer. I'm going to be using that, which is going to cut on the way outside, but it's going to stay connected there and at the bottom. You also get your beautiful stand of birch trees. Absolutely stunning. So, right, what we're going to do, we are going to pop our aperture in, because I want an aperture in the front of this card. Yeah. So I'm going to pop this in. But waste not, want not. At the same time I'm cutting that aperture, I also need a stand of trees. And because that's going to cut out completely, I'm just going to cut that out of the centre of the card at the same time. So that's just a way of not wasting time or card by doing it all together. Let me move that out the way, pop that in. These are thin metal dies. They're actually 3 inches by 3 inches, so they are fantastic size. So we're just going to whack that through. And somewhere I've put a black piece of card.
Don't be losing stuff again, Fiona. How many things did you lose in the last show?
I know. Absolutely. So there we go. So that has now, this is how this is cut. So you can see is it has cut me. Oh, I got myself a little frame, of course, because where I had the 2 dies cut. So I've got an aperture in the front of my card, which I wanted. And then I have, if I just pop this out, let me give it a bit of a whack, just to save a bit of time. Now, when I'm whacking the dies, by the way, I always whack the back of them. If you whack the front of them, you'll damage your die, so always whack from the back. Yeah. There we go. There's my stand of birch trees. Absolutely gorgeous. So those 2 bits are done. And I want a deer for a project I'm going to do later on, so I might as well cut this at the same time. So this time I'm just cutting the deer in the centre of this square of card, which is a 4-inch piece of card that I've just cut beforehand. So we'll just pop the die on and
the black
run
card
that
now.
through.
But the craft card always comes into play with this particular one, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the deers.
It looks gorgeous. It really does. And I think, you know, this one I can really see how you could dress this up for Christmas or dress it down for other times of the year. I just think it's one of those perfect ones. So here we go. So you can see now, here we go. If I take that out, can you see there is your deer and doe, it's your stag and your doe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Silhouette, which we're going to use for something else. I'm going to pop that to one side for now. We will come back to that in a later demo when we've had a bit of a play. So let me just move all these bits out the way and we'll put this card together nice and quickly. So I thought what we were going to do is we will keep this first demonstration nice and simple.
Yes.
So here we are. This is the front of my... Now, this is a diorama card. I've cut it to 8 inches. So it's 8 inches by 5 inches, 8 inches by 5 inches, and I've scored it at 1 inch, half an inch, and 1 inch and half an inch.
Okay.
That makes the front of my card. Then I've just cut myself some paper. This is just really pretty. This was from... This is the bigger version of that smaller pack we're giving away if you spend £15.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is just the bigger version of it.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're just going to decorate the front of this, and I've used my trusty tape pen just for speed.
Just to say as well, if you've already got this collection, it's always nice when you let everybody else know what you love about the particular collections.
Yes.
And don't forget to send in your pictures to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk or .com? I always get confused. .com it is, isn't it? studio@crafterscompanion.com. Send us pictures of your makes, of your silhouettes, whatever you've been working with. I've already seen a few comments coming in of people saying that they've gone for the individuals to kind of make up the sets.
.co.uk.
Yeah, the .co.uk. I thought it was. I shouldn't have ever doubted myself. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. It's the guys who were talking to me, George and George. George squared in the gallery today, and they're going, "Oh no, it's .co.uk. I think you'll find it's .com. No, it's definitely .co.uk." Like, shut up, guys. Seriously. Oh. But as I was saying, get in touch as well on the comments and let us know what you love about this collection. Tell everybody else. Leave us your testimonials because it's good to know what you love about this silhouette collection. Which is your favourite animal in the collection? I bet it's the deer.
Yeah. So I'm just going to cut that piece of cardstock down. So the back of my card, I'm just going to put a black piece of card in the back just there. Actually, I will trim that down properly. I was being lazy and I just trimmed it down with scissors. So I'm just going to take that down a wee bit with my guillotine. Here we go. And that bit.
Getting a running commentary of the likes for you, and you'd be glad to know. Cheryl's just saying...
How near is that cupcake to me?
It's getting quite near to you, I tell you. Cheryl said, I miss it. What are we liking? We're asking you to like, just if you're watching right now, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, give us a like. We're trying to set the world record for the amount of likes. It's great as well, because Christine is saying, come on, everyone, go love the video post. Yes, Christine, keep G'ing everybody up.
Yes.
Tell them to stop at 200. That would be great. You don't want to get any higher than 200, because I want to... No, we're not aiming for 500.
Yeah.
I don't want to send a card out. I just want to win the cupcake. 200 and then stop. You know, normally we're very giving here. We'll send that stuff, but I want to win the cupcake
But
today.
he really, really wants a cupcake. Here we go. So look, there on the back of my card, doesn't that look pretty? Doesn't that look pretty? And then we're going to put, look, the deer on the top of there so you can see. So I'm just going to stick this now onto the back. So the back of the card is made exactly the same as the front. So I made exactly the same. The only difference is I haven't cut a hole in the back of it. So I'm just going to stick that side on there.
Yep.
And that side on there. You can see, look, there you've got that diorama going on there. Then we're going to frame it. Doesn't this look pretty? I do like cards like this because they just are that little bit different, and sometimes this is just so easy to do. So now we are just going to pop that on there. There we go.
Yeah.
And there we go. So there's that side, beautiful bow front going on there. We're just going to stick dear friend. So we're just going to pop
I love this.
friend there, deer at the top, and a little bow. But how fun is that? I love the dimension that I've got going on with this card. I really do. It just makes it that little bit different. Now, I think Male, female, young, old. Look at that. Look at that. Now, do you know what I would do?
Yeah.
I would stick, and I wonder if I've got one with me. Oh, have you got one, Fiona? Have you got one? Have you got one?
What
now, I'm having a rummage because sometimes... Ah, yes, right. Let's see if you can you see that?
Oh, here we go. That's amazing.
Yeah, just a little light in there. Isn't that pretty?
I've just been told I've got the power to turn off the lights. Oh, I have to go and do it, do I? Oh. Now, which ones do I turn? Oh, I don't want to turn off the wrong ones. Oh, hang on. That one. That one. Oh, no, hang on. Way!
And in fact, look, I've got a better set there. Look at that. Can you see?
Ooh,
look,
yeah.
Just little haunty, shadowy silhouettes.
That's quite wintry now, isn't it?
How pretty. That looks very wintry now.
Yeah.
So lovely. Right, okie dokie.
Look at me being the presenter / the lighting guy on the show. I mean, seriously, my talents never end, do they?
Perfect.
That could be the one that you win, or not you win. Well, it could be the one that you win because we're giving away a card if we get to 500 likes. But it could be the one that you vote for as your card of the show. Keep a memory of them, and we will recap on them later on. But one of those cards will be going into our Crafty Walk of Fame a little bit later on. Lots of lovely messages already coming in. Rebecca saying, I have the deer and the dog and use them. They're fantastic. Just ordered the rabbit and the bee. Jarmaine saying, I think related to the craft card again, great for man cards. Maureen saying, a huge thank you to Sarah for my Christmas gift. It arrived here in Ireland today and I hadn't expected it to arrive so soon. Just love it. Can't wait to wear it as I'm crafting. CC is just the best. Lots of chat about the likes. Will, aka the Crafty Crafter on YouTube saying, everyone press the like button. Yeah, not too many likes though. And Sarah on Facebook saying, okay, everyone, get those likes in. Let's get that cupcake for Ben. We're already, I think, at about 136. That means we only need 64 more for me getting the cupcake. And if it goes any further, then it's going to go to Fiona. Mariah saying we should all share the video and ask our Facebook friends to like it. Yeah, you can share it as well.
And of course, if we go to 500, I get to send a card out.
You do. So basically,
Georgie
get to 200,
said.
I win cupcake. Get to 300, Fiona wins cupcake. Get to 500, you win card. So it's entirely up to you. Facebook and YouTube, that might be the way to get more likes. Share it onto your own page, right? Share it onto your own page and then get your friends to like it as well. And that way, we're getting more people to watch Crafters TV and getting more crafters as we go. Lots of love for that last card as well, by the way. Marisol is saying, I love the card. Like. So pretty, Fiona, says Teresa. Loving this, Fiona, says Sarah. And Michelle Parsons on YouTube, I'm wild for this card. I see what you did there. Wild for this card. Gilmore just saying, Ben, nice glasses. How are they working out? Well, I'm not so keen on how big it makes my eyes look, but I can see, Gilmore, which is always a good thing once you're wearing your glasses. Look at those big eyes, look. All the better to see your world. Right. We're talking Spectrum and Sparkle now. We've got so much here as far as variety is for you, okay? So we've got a set of 3 for you here if you want to go for this. Right, so these are your Sparkle Inks. So you're going to get 30 ml within each of the pots that you're going to get. And as we will go on to see, and as I'm sure you already know, these are brilliant if you're wanting sparkly coverage. If you're wanting to be able to do lots of different techniques with these as well, you can. And the great thing is, if you're looking at this and thinking, well, hang on a minute, 30 ml is quite a small pot. It isn't, because these go a very, very long way indeed.
Do you know, 30 mils means you are getting 4 times the amount of ink in each pot as you get in a pen.
There you go.
So in this, you get about 7-8 mils, and these last you for an age. So, but each pot has got 30 mils, so about 4 times the ink in each pot. So if you love your backgrounds and you use them more for your backgrounds, go for the pots. But if you love the precision, go for the pens.
There you go. With these pots, you're going to get your perfect pastels. Then you've got your forest glade, so that brings you your... how do you say that one again? What side is that?
30 mil.
What does that say there?
Lichen.
No, we know it's lichen. That one there, the red one. What's that say?
Is it hearth side or hearth side?
Hearth side.
That would be the one. That would be the fireside. We'll just call it fireside and be done with it.
Don't worry. You got her side, lichen, and grün. In that collection. And then you've got your Glitz and Glamour, which is included there too. 20, look at the shine you get there, love it. 29.22 or 43.38 for that set. And like Fiona said, it is plenty of bang for your buck there if you're wanting to spread the sparkle. Right, next up, we're back to the sparkle pens here. I never knew that fact about I knew that you could obviously get more coverage with the pots, but I never knew that it was 4 times the amount, which is good to know, isn't it, really? And like Fiona was saying, if it is coverage that you want, so for all of your backgrounds and whatnot, definitely the pots are the way to go because the coverage you get is absolutely amazing. So back to the sparkle pens, we've got another set of 6 available for you. So these are the Coastal Cottage. Once again, if I just give it a little tilt there, you can see the kind of sparkle that you get. Look at the one down the bottom there, the cornflower blue. That is just phenomenal. Magnolia is in there, pistachio, sea spray, your peach tree, and then you've got that gorgeous, gorgeous linen as well. Those are, as producer George has said, pow colours. Pow, in your face. 13.70, that was a bit vicious, Ben. 13.74 or 18.12 is the deal. Really, really great value for money again. You will know if you shop with us regularly, you don't see these prices every day of the week, so grab them now whilst you can. If you're new to this or if you've been thinking about getting the sparkle pens and you don't want to pay full price, 45% off today means that you can kind of dip your toe in the water and see how these work out for you. I can honestly say that I think you will really, really, truly love them. Next is your spring summer. So again, if you want to add sparkle into your life, go for it. What I will tell you is these are now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
they soon won't be seen.
I knew Fiona wouldn't let me down. There's so many that do, but I knew Fiona wouldn't. So the colours here are your pink champagne, you've got your moonlight, then you've got your gorgeous soft jade, solar red. Look at that emerald green. Are you kidding me? That is so nice. And then the blue topaz. So those you get for $13.74 today or $18.12. Again, a 45% saving. $24.99 or $32.95 is the usual price on that. Right. Now, hang on a second. No. Producer George is going, I hope you've got all of your inks ready that I told you about. I can't. I've got so many things under here, right? So you're just gonna have to bear with me because I've only got one pair of hands, you see. And I'm switching on lights in here. I'm doing all these things going, come on, everybody, like this, send that, do the other. I cannot. Right. Okay. Right, we've got individuals for. By the way, the likes thing is just going absolutely crazy. I'm not going to get the cupcake at this rate because there's, I think, what are we up to now? 160. So it's going to go past 200, isn't it? So.
One but in the bottom with the yellowy colouring, because that's the one I'm going to use. And I've got my inks here, and I forgot what colour it is. The one with the yellowy, other side. Sorry.
Oh, do you know what? Now let's just check this. It's Enchanted Hues, but I've got a funny feeling. Is Enchanted Hues still available? Enchanted Hues. Oh! Don't scream and shout. It's now sold out. That's gone. But you can use it anyway, Fiona. That's fine. So basically, these are on a buy one, get one, half price. I have got more. Just shush, George. For goodness sake, I've got loads here. Right. So I've got for you. I mean, it is just non-stop today. She's just gone, I'm going to get in the studio in a minute and give you what for. Right, we've got in here. No, don't shush, because then George, I'll be lost without you. I'll be lost without you. Now, we've got a real different selection of colours in here for you. So, these are on a buy one, get one half price, or you can go individually for $12.99. However you want to go with it is up to you. But just to give you a bit of an idea of some of the colour ranges that you've got within this, you have got your gorgeous winter warmers, as we are seeing here. There we go. Then we've also got within this your mystic tones. Take a look. Look at those. They are limited. Peacock blue. You've got your fig and your peony included in there too. Then we've got your summertime. And the sparkle is easy. You've got your blue topaz in there, emerald green and solar red. I haven't got all of the boards for these, but just to give you an idea, look at the falling leaves. Again, that's gorgeous. So in there is smoked quartz, your olive jade, you've got your harvest moon in there too. And then we're back to the winter warmers, but also within this collection, which we haven't touched on, you've got your metallics. Those are also in there. You've then also got your forest glade. We've also got, I think, we've covered the rest of them off. Summertime we've done, mystic tones we've done, glitz and glamour, perfect pastels. So your glitz and glamour, oh my gosh, so your perfect pastels, just a second. Your glitz and glamour, you've got, and then you've also got, no, I've got one more to show you, perfect pastels. So those are all the different colour ranges you can choose from. There is no way, by the way, if we come back to this later in the show, that I'm going to be able to do that in any sort of order. But it's $12.99 for one set, or buy one, get one half price. I'm just going to get my life in order over this side as we go to Fiona.
Yeah, you do that.
You might have been hearing, whilst I've been talking, lots of shaking and lots of noise going on. What have you been doing over there?
Okay, so I've been shaking some of my inks around. I'm going to start by showing you the pens. Now, this is the spring summer, which probably comes, I'm guessing, with the autumn winter sets of 12.
What's it called?
Spring summer. It's a 6-pack.
Spring summer. It's on its own.
It's on its own?
Yeah.
Okay, spring summer I like, because I like the colours. Now, if you've never seen these before, they come with a little yellow ring in them. So you take the yellow ring off, then you screw this in. Now, you will see when you get this at home, it says push in the position. So what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze it. Look at that. There we are. So that ink is just going to travel down. There we go. And then the minute it comes through, stop, because that is just going to bring. Now look at that colour.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Woo-hoo.
This is emerald green. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now you might be looking at that going, but I can't see any sparkle, Fiona. And you're quite right, because whilst these are wet, you're not going, oops, there goes the bin. That's okay. So you need to dry these to see the sparkle. Dry them or let them dry. It doesn't matter which way you do it, but you just need to let that moisture disappear. And when you do, now look at that. I'm going to move this forward and hopefully you're going to be able to see that sparkle. Can you catch that sparkle? Let's see if I can catch it in the light. There we go. There we go.
Now we see it.
Look at that.
Boom.
I'm not quite getting, I'm just catching it in the light. There you go. You can see. This is like glitter for adults. Absolutely brilliant. Now, because you've got the brush nib, you can, if you want, write with these. Look.
Do you know what? I'm glad you said that, because Will's just said, can you use these inks to write with?
Yes.
And you obviously can, because you're seeing it there.
You absolutely can. So you can also do wonderful flicks with these, because you've got that lovely brush nib. So if you like the precision, go for a brush nib. It's the same ink in this and in the pots, but if you like the precision, go for this. Now, if you like doing your backgrounds, what I would say is go for the inks. Now, look, here we go. Got a square of card. Now, I am using the Fig Peony and Peacock Blue, which I'm guessing is going to be tones of some
That is
sort.
Mystic Tones.
Mystic Tones.
Yes.
There you go.
Not Mystic Meg, Mystic Tones.
Now, they come with two of these, they come with a plastic tray. Now, they're really useful to hold them in, but it means you can shake all of them together, which is really good. But do make sure you've got your lids on first.
Absolutely. And keep the tray as well, because it's useful for a little
it really is.
mixing tray, isn't it?
It really is. So we're just going to do a few quick backgrounds and we can show you. So I've got the pig, the finny. The reason you shake them is the glitter will settle, you know, so shake them to wake them.
And that's every time you use them, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know, you don't need to shake them for hours, but you do need to give them a little bit of a shake. So I've got a piece of card here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick ombre colour. So we're just going to start now. Oh, look at that go. Can you see?
Yes.
Look at that. Oh my word, that is just delicious. There we go. So that is the first colour. Wipe that off. And what should we go into? Should we go into a bit of peony? Why not? Ooh, liking that
If
too.
you like the brushes, by the way, we've got those on a deal with the mixing palette and some watercolour card if you have a look at the
Yeah,
the website.
and watercolour card is absolutely your best card to go for with these inks and with the pens. Now look at that.
Oh, yes, Fiona.
That is
Boom.
just, oh my word, gorgeous, isn't it?
Yes.
Just really, really special. So we're just going to, I'm going to bring that down because as pretty as that middle colour was, I actually think what we're going to do is we're going to take that down there. So we have got an ombre of colour now. I'm just going to move those inks so carefully
don't spill them.
off my glass mat. So you've got, get your finger out of it, you've got this absolutely gorgeous blend. Now, what you can do at this point, if you want to do a background, right, here we go. Splat it with some water. Anyone can splat stuff with water, can't you? So then we're just going to do this. Now this is why you need the watercolour card, because it allows you to get incredible backgrounds like that. Now I'm just going to dry that very, very quickly.
Do you always have to dry when you use these then, or could you leave it to go naturally?
Oh, you can absolutely leave it to go naturally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think.
And just another quick question, because you were talking about, so we've got the pens and the inks, and Eve's just asking about the pens. Are they refillable? So I think the question is, can you refill the pens from the pots, or are they separate
No,
things?
but you can use it like a dip brush.
Right.
You can use it like, don't try and refill them, because the cost, and Leanne will tell you, the cost of those pens is all in that wonderful valve that she put in, which is why she decided she was going to release them as pots, because she got sick to death of people like us squeezing them through that valve, that very costly valve that she put in, so you got that very even flow. And we were going, yeah, that's lovely, but I want to get more ink out because I want to do a background. Look at this. Now, I'm going to do it here because I want you to see the sparkle. Come and see if you can find the sparkle for me.
Here we go. Go on, George. In we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm beginning to see it already. Oh. Here we go. Look at that. I see it in the top. Peacock blue. Oh, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Comes.
Catch that sparkle. That is just gorgeous. Now, if I bring that back here and look there. Now, I'm put it over the top. That's what
brilliant.
I mean. That is why you need not only the sparkle inks in your life, but you need those incredible silhouettes. Because that then in a frame, you've got a piece of home decor, haven't you? Which is fantastic. So shall we do, I know, I just want to do one more for you if you can. Now, this is one of our spritzers. They come in a pack of 4, these mini spritzers. I've just got some water in mine.
We've got these on the Craft Vault show from earlier as well, and a really good deal with your, there's a die, your outline die, and also some sparkle inks in that deal. So do have a look on Craft Vault. I think if it's still in stock, because I know it was selling very, very quickly this morning. So if you need those, do have a look on our website.
Now, you also get, in each of the pots, you get these little pipettes. So I've used that pipette just to put a few mils in that. And what I love about our sparkle pens is they will still spritz even though you've got that microfine glitter in there. Now I am getting a little bit anxious. I'm going to put, because I am the clumsiest crafter in the world and I will knock these flying. And as much as I love them, getting a purple counter which sparkles, I may not be the top of everybody's well done, thank you list.
No, and I think somebody else already made a bit of a mess over there, didn't they, earlier in the week?
Yeah. Now look, what you can then do.
Oh, yes, I love this.
So use your spritzer to spritz with those. In fact, I've got a couple which I've had for a while. You can see the glitter's just, there we go. So what we're going to do is just, and then again, you can use that, but, so that will dry and it will look gorgeous, but I'm just going to get that die cut back in again, because there we go, that is going to look gorgeous. I'm going to leave that to one side to dry, and then I'm going to show you the sparkle. But look, what about using your silhouette stencils as a mask?
Oh, love this idea.
As a mask, wouldn't that look amazing? Let me see. I'm just going to spray. Yeah, there we go. Right, I'm just getting. Now I'm going to use one of my other sprays, because if I keep doing that, we're going to have spray all over the counter.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So now let's give that a good old spritz.
Yeah.
And then, if I oh so carefully remove that, and then we dry it, and then cut that down. So you think about how you can be using these. You can be using them as spritzers. You can be using them to do ombre backgrounds. You can then faux bleach with them. You can tint them with your dye. I think that's worked really well, hasn't it?
Yeah, I really
loving that.
It's awesome.
Really loving that. Now Ben, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to dry these two off and have a clear up.
Okay.
And then we'll get ready to do some more demonstrations.
Well, I tell you what, hopefully if you were kind of thinking to yourself, not really sure how to use these inks and whether I need the pots or the pens and what I can do with them, hopefully you're getting a bit of an idea now as to how amazing these are. Robin just saying, love, love, love my sparkle pens. Sam saying, I use my sparkle pens a lot. Beth Noob on Facebook, love sparkle and glitter pens and inks. These sparkle inks are excellent, says Lisa on Facebook. And Will saying, I would love the pot inks. I'm saving up for them. Michelle, I finally got on all of these pots. It took a while and a few really good sales, but I finally got that. They are wonderful. They're on a great deal for you today as well. Tina is saying, I put a few drops into a spray bottle to mist as well, and that's what we've just seen. How fantastic. Eleanor, love the sparkle pens and ink pots a lot. They're so much fun to work with, and love doing these types of backgrounds, says Cheryl. So pretty. Sam just asking what colour were we using? What colour was in the middle on that last one? Well, that was from your Mystic Tones, which was your peacock, then fig and peony, the three colours that you saw, and the details for that are right here for you.
I was using was the hearth side.
Hearth side.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. What cardstock is Fiona using? So it's the watercolour card. Watercolour card.
Yeah.
I do what I love as well about the chat which we've got coming in. We're asking you to like this video wherever you're watching it today, because we're trying to set a record for the amount of likes, and whoever gets closest to the actual number, we've all had a bet as to how many we think is going to win a cupcake. But what's happened now is we've got the two groups, right? The Facebook group here and the YouTube group here, and they've split apart, and there's a war now going on social media with our Facebook viewers going, come on, we've got to get ahead of YouTube, and YouTube are going, we've got to get ahead of Facebook, and apparently at the minute, Facebook is in the lead ahead of YouTube. So wherever you're watching us, by 20 likes.
Ooh.
So give us a like, give us a love, give us a smiley face. And if you want to share this video as well, share it on your own page, and then other people will like it. And we'll see how many we get at the end of the show. What's the total at the minute, George, or are we not doing that? 184. Oh, 16 more, and the cupcake is all mine. But there's obviously lots more time for you to be liking. Fiona needs another 116 to win the cupcake, so keep liking. Now, whilst
he said with no enthusiasm in his voice whatsoever, not that he is a cupcake fiend or anything at all.
George keeps going, I've seen loads of stuff in your bag. I've got one like little brioche. No, I brought one pastry up with me, and when I came in, like Tracy had been to Greg's and there was some more pastries there, so I had another one. It's a long drive for me. It's a long drive. I've got to keep my strength up. It's a long day. Let's recap on some of the deals that we've got for you on the Sparkle Inks. All right, so this 9-piece collection is again a brilliant bundle to go for. Within this, you're going to get your Forest Glades, your Glitz and Glamour, and your Perfect Pastels, all right? So Hearthside, your Lichen, your Garden Green, you've got your Glitz and Glamour there as well, which is your Aquamarine, your Amethyst, and your Pink Garnet. And then your Perfect Pastels is your Moonstone, your Cosmos, and your Rose Quartz. So 9 tubs, 30 ml each, $29.22 or $43.38 is the deal on that one. And then the individuals for you. So you can go for these $12.99 or $17.95, or go buy one, get one half price. And remember, all the prices that you're seeing here, you won't pay, because wherever you are in Club Inspire, you'll get a little discount as well. So Mystic Tones. You've then got your Summertime, Soda Red, Emerald Green, and your Blue Topaz. Falling Leaves is another one which is proving really popular. That one includes your Smoke Quartz, your Olive Jade, and your Harvest Moon. Shine on, Harvest Moon. Your Winter Warmers is also there, again, on the same deal. If you want to go for that, that's got your Starry Sky, your Holly Leaf, and your Red Berry. Your metallics, Producer George is just, you sound like the Churchill dog then. Oh yes, oh yes. The metallics is your Onyx Black, your Sterling Silver, and your Spun Gold. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, 200 likes now across Facebook and YouTube. All right, nobody do any more liking. We're done with the liking cone now.
Go for it. We want to give a card away. We want to give a card away.
No, we don't. I want to win the cupcake. Stop your likes. We don't need any more. 200 is fine. We've set the record. Let's just leave it there. Anyone else who likes during the show will not be my friend anymore. Just to quickly say, no, keep liking. We're going to see how many we can get. We've also got on the show, in case you're brand new to it all, the Sparkle Ink tool collection. So this is great. If you want to be able to maybe recreate and do some of those backgrounds like Fiona was showing you a few moments ago, you've got your watercolour cardstock. Then you've got your Royal & Langnickel brushes, which are real top quality brushes to use with your inks. And then you've got your little palette as well, if you want to be able to pop some of your inks in there, or for all of your painting and stuff like that. That is perfect. $9.56 or $19.12 is the deal on that, saving 20% if you want to go for that today. And of course, if you are a platinum member, you can take another 20% off the price that you are seeing on screen right now. Lots of messages still coming in. V. Renee Whitley on Facebook saying, love all these ideas. Christine Mahoney on Facebook. Christine's like the Facebook captain, I think, of the likes team, saying, we're at 100. Keep going.
Excellent.
Eleanor on Facebook is saying, oh, so pretty, read the last demo. I'm thinking that the blue she put down, it would make a great baby background card.
Oh, perfect.
Great ideas with the spritzing of colour. And Pam just saying, I've got them all, I think, but I would like a clear sparkle pot. I have 4 clear pens. Rhonda just saying, great deals today as well. And Lisa on Facebook, love the evil laugh, Ben. I have one too, but no one thinks it's funny. Right, here's a good question. And this is something which has been chatted about, actually. So the pots, Mandy has asked, once we've opened the pots,
yes,
do we have to use them within a month or something?
No. This wonderful collection of pots I've got here are my originals. Some of them have been replaced because obviously, I'll tell you what, let me pick them up on my makeshift tray. There we go. Now, you can see, there we go. This is the set of sparkle inks I have been using ever since they were released. Some of them have been replaced because obviously I have used them. But so long as you shake them each time you use them, they'll just last for ages. And just remember to put the lids on properly. But I mean, they're because they're water-based. If you don't, eventually they will evaporate. But I mean, yeah. Even if you leave a cup of water in a room, it's going to evaporate eventually, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. But yeah, they're fine.
Perfect. Right, listen, we'll give you time to check out your baskets. I know you don't want to miss all the demos which are coming up. So get these goodies. Listen, it's a great day to be investing in your sparkle inks, your sparkle pots, and those silhouette dies too. We'll recap on those in just a bit. We're still after you liking our pages, of course, don't forget. And also, don't forget, very shortly indeed, we will be announcing the winner of our Galentine's competition. Today is Happy Galentine's. We're basically celebrating friends and friendship, and we've been asking you to send in pictures of you with the gals, you with your pals, you with your furry friends, and we have selected 2 more winners during this show. So if you have sent in your picture over the course of the last 24 hours, stand by, because you could be winning a prize very shortly indeed. Lots more to come then, and if you are brand new to us and you're thinking of buying and you're wondering how easy it is, here is a little video to explain.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
There we go. Could not be easier, right? Loving all of these messages coming in, by the way. So pleased that you are enjoying the show. Franda saying the sparkle pens and pots are my favourite. I have all the sparkle pens now and several of the pots. Carol on Facebook, I'm watching you on YouTube on the big screen, but commenting and liking on Facebook. Wow, that is brilliant. That is technical. And Debbie saying the clear pens are the must-have. I gave them as gifts. Teens love them. What a great Saturday, says Kathy C. Snowed in with Ben and Fiona, able to craft to my heart's content. Who else would you rather be snowed in with? Hey, Kathy? Perfect. Don't answer that question. Marisol saying, love the idea of the shaving cream. Awesome. Yeah, we chatted about that today. And Joe just saying, I'm going to play with shaving cream and my sparkle inks later on today. Yeah, share your hints and tips as to how you use your sparkle pots and your sparkle pens with us as well. It is always great to be able to hear about how you love using your products and share that inspiration with everybody else as well. So, today is Galentine's Day. We've been asking you to share your pictures of you with your pals, you with the gals, and we have got prizes to give away. So if you manage to get a picture into us over the course of the last 24 hours, we could be showing your picture right now. Now, on our first winner in this particular show, who is going to win this gorgeous Lily Bouquet stamp and die set, is Cheryl Hazlett Schlitz.
Whoa.
Well done, Cheryl. Loving that. You and your pals there, all wrapped up nice and warm. That set is coming to you. I will tell you how to claim your prize in just a few moments' time, but thank you for that picture. Cheryl, that is yours. Just make sure I put this all back. And we have a second winner. Oh, blimey. Our second winner is going to win this amazing pop-out aperture card kit. All right, so this is going to be coming to... Thank you, Fiona. Rosalind Russell!
Yay! Oh, fantastic.
Oh, I love that. You've got a full-on collage going on there, Rosalind, with all your mates.
Fantastic.
That is so cool. Love seeing all of these pictures. And Rosalind, congratulations, you and your daughter, I'm just being told, which is just fantastic. Those prizes, of course, Rosalind and Cheryl, if you want to claim, of course you want to claim, when you want to claim, all you need to do is just email us. Details coming up at the bottom of your screen here. prizes@crafterscompanion.com. So get in touch and we will make sure that those prizes get out to you. Right, let us have a look at this silhouette collection, which has been proving really popular. I like it, you know, just for the fact that you've got so much versatility with this, the fact that you can create those silhouette apertures, the fact that you can create toppers with this, you can create those textured backgrounds too. And that we saw a little bit earlier on with that deer, for those diorama cards as well. These are just absolutely phenomenal. And once again, we've done all the hard work for you. You've got all the tools here for you to be able to create some really stunning projects. And again, versatility is the key here. This is a four-piece collection, if you like, with 30 elements in total. So you've got this gorgeous butterfly, and you can see how this works. If you just want to simply, you know, cut the aperture into your card, then you've got that. That's fantastic. But then, you know, if you want to create toppers, if you want to create textured effects, if you wanted to be able to create that dimension, you've got the ability to do that. Each of the sets also comes with your little sentiment dies, so just for you. And in the butterflies, you get more of the tiny butterfly dies as well. Here's that rabbit again. This one, similar sort of thing. You've got that circular aperture, so you can create that depth and dimension, create that silhouette, textured backgrounds, toppers. You can do happy birthday are your dies there, and then you've also got your foliage just to kind of add more interest to your card as well. This is always hugely popular. Again, you can go for these as individuals should you want to do that. They are on a multi-buy, but the best value for money is in this collection. I mean, how stunning was that card that Fiona made earlier on with the stag and with the baby deer? Just love that. It's all right, you don't need to give me a round of applause. It's fine. Oh, sorry, no, you're banging a die. Then you've got dear friend as your little sentiments there, your star and your moon.
Sorry, Ben.
And then also included in this collection is the bee. Now this wasn't available originally when this was launched over on HSN, so it may well be, if you're watching us in the States, this is the one that you haven't got. So if you did want to complete your collection and go for that individually, you can. However, it comes as part of this 4-piece bundle today. Great deal on it. You're saving $10.96 or $12.30, £41, $47.50, and take another 20% off the price that you're seeing there, of course, if you are a platinum member, because that price will come down for you. Wherever you are within Club Inspire, no one ever pays the price that you've seen on screen. You're going to get at least a 5 or 10% discount off that. So plenty of reasons to shop today. And as we've seen, and we'll come over to some demos again with Fiona in just a second. I mean, you can create some really stunning cards. And what I love about these, again, more than anything...
Wow,
that's a lot of the collections...
Fabulous.
This, I mean, I suppose this is a certain level of card, but the point is you've got the ability to create cards like this, which look like you spent hours doing, which look like you've kind of, you know, spent blood, sweat and tears doing. But the concept that you've got, even if you are fairly new to card crafting, makes this really, really achievable for everybody. So give it a go today. £41, $47.50. Is the deal on this. Right, let us go over. In case you didn't know, Fiona's getting ready. I didn't know if you could hear her just then.
I'm so quiet.
She's really quiet. I mean, like a mouse.
I'm so quiet. They're going to give me a soundproof booth next. They really are. They're just going to build one. But look, I tell you what, we're going to do something which I know Ben loves, and hopefully you're going to love too. Now, I'm using the additional kit. So I'm using that wonderful palette. I'm using my watercolour card. Now, I am going to use my metallic gold ink, and I'm using one of my thick brushes, and you can see I've got a bit of string, ordinary, everyday, get it string in there. So what we're going to do, so yeah, all the shaking and bashing and stuff was all for a reason. So what I'm doing, you could, if you really wanted to, dip that string in that pot. Okay. And on days where I don't mind about being messy, I might even do that and then just squidge it out. But no, I'm being good. Look at this. And actually, it's a nice way of getting it done. So what I'm doing is I'm just covering, look at that, covering that in gorgeous gold sparkly ink. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm going to give it a shake out.
All right. Yeah.
And then, yeah, here we go. If you have not tried this yet, give yourself some fun this afternoon. If you've got these at home, try it. So just let the string fall as and where it fancies it. You stick another piece of watercolour card over the top. You get the end of the string, and like a magician removing a tablecloth, you give it a whack. There. So. Oh, that is pretty. That is a really delicate one, isn't it?
I love it.
Really delicate. Love that. Love that. And of course you can go again. And the thing is, I don't know if you can see, but you've still got the sparkle going on in there. There is still fabulous sparkle going on in there. Absolutely gorgeous. I have to get the light right as well. There we go.
It's just such a cool effect, and like you said, anyone can do it, right?
There we go. Isn't that lovely? Love it, love it, love it. Right, okay. I want to show you how you can also do that, though, using your pens. So,
ooh, okay.
What I've got here is I've got the 3-pack Glitz and Glamour. So what we're going to do is we are going to start with some blue just at the end, just here. Okay. Do you know, actually, I might do this on here. So we're just going to start with the blue just down here. No, I might go back and do it in the pot because I find that easier. Here we are. Yeah, let's use the pot as a corral. That way my string doesn't disappear all over the shop. So let's just get my ink going on there. So we've got some lovely blue going on that bit. There we are.
Just to say as well, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't know if I could do this, if you go back on my Facebook page, there is a video, I want to say it was maybe October last year, of when Fiona taught me how to do this off air. And even this guy did it. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. What I love about this, it's like with the shaving foam technique, it gives you a unique sort of finished sample every time, doesn't it? You're never going to get the same look twice.
And do you know, Craig's left his shaving foam here. I've just found it. I've just found it,
So
so
are
I
you,
thought we might do that as well. So in case folk haven't seen
Yes.
the shaving foam, what do you think?
I think you should definitely do it. And I also wonder whether or not Craig's going to come back into work on Monday with a beard.
Okay, so there we go. What we're going to do is now just put... By the way, the reason I'm using a different well for each colour is because if these sparkle inks dry in here, I can still use my brush to pick them up because they're water-based. So the minute you add water to these, again, you will get sparkly ink. So, you know, it's fun having this well, so you can keep it now. There we go. We'll see how we get with that. It's a very twee little one, but we'll have a go and see how we go with that.
Can't wait to see this.
Oh, let's see. So let's just give it
So you always do a little coil, don't you? Sort of coil it up a
yeah,
bit.
just sort of let it fiddle around. There we
Yeah.
are. This particular piece of string doesn't want to coil. But do you know what? That would be interesting to see what it's going to do now then. You ready?
Here we go.
Oh,
that's brilliant.
that is so pretty,
That is
isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Aren't they fun? Aren't they just the most incredible fun? Do you know what? You're going to have amazing times playing with these. If you've not done that technique, do it.
Makes me want to take my shoelaces off and give it a go.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Fantastic. And again, the kind of things that you can achieve when you have got these pots, or whether or not you've got the pens as well. Just to show you, if you want to go for the starter kit, this is perfect because it does include your little palette there. So again, you know, great for all of your painting and your mixing, and great for putting in all of the different inks in there too. You've then got your Royal and Langnickel brushes as well, and these are absolutely amazing. So soft are the bristles on here, absolutely gorgeous. And you know what I love about these as well is the fact that they're so well designed, ergonomically designed, and really comfortable. So you've got your 3/4 inch brush there. This one here is your... Where's the size on that one? You've got your 3/4, there's a 1/2 inch, and your round size 6, that one. So 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, your round size 6, and then you're also going to get, as well as the palette, as I've said, your watercolour card. So 300 GSM, but again, you're going to get 15 sheets, and of course this is what you want to go for if you're wanting to be able to you know, do all of the demos that you've seen on this show. If you saw a little bit earlier on the demos with the background, with the sparkle pots, this again is absolutely perfect for that. $9.56 or $19.12, saving 20%, really big deal on that one if you want to add it into your basket today. And don't forget, if your basket spend is more than £15 or $15, you will get added in that 6x6 rose garden paper pad as well. Other tools that you might want to go for in your basket, your craft mat, and again these will come into their own, won't they? If you're doing more of your sort of messy techniques, your mixed media techniques as well, these are absolutely great just for protecting your you know, craft area. Maybe you haven't got a craft room and you have to do a lot of work on your dining room table. These are perfect for all of that. Heat resistant, of course, too. But I've heard a lot of people have been using these, you know, just for other things as well. If you've got kids, for example, for things like if they're using the Play-Doh modelling clay for messy crafting. I've heard people have used these for their pets as well. You can do that. 2 of those mats you're going to get for $14.98 or $22.42, saving 25%. Next up is your blending tool. So if you prefer your round ones, you have got the round tool here. So you get the tool with the 2 replacement heads, no, sorry, 1 replacement head, and then you get 10 of the replacement heads included as well along with that. $6.50 or $8 on that one. And then here is the rectangle, which is a square, or is it a square that's a rectangle? This is the rectangular blending tool. Yes, we've renamed a shape here on the channel, definitely rectangular. And of course you get the actual tool itself with the 10 replacement heads for that as well. $6.50 or $8 is the deal on that. Again, saving over 15%, take another 20% off that if you're platinum. And then the brayer tool as well. Again, super handy is this, $9.99 or $14.95, but this one is limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means it soon won't be seen.
Yeah, sorry, Ben, I was just finishing off.
No, it's fine, don't worry. So grab those whilst you can. Loads of lovely comments still coming in. By the way, we are after your likes. I'm not going to win the cupcake now because we've gone past 200 likes on Facebook and YouTube. Basically, we're trying to set a record. We know that hundreds of you always watch the shows, but we were just seeing as a bit of more of an experiment, I suppose, than anything else. See how many people we could get to like the actual video. So on Facebook and YouTube, leave a little thumbs up or a little smiley face on Facebook. You can do, or a little heart. And we're trying to get, well, basically we've gone past 200 now. That's what I said. I can't win the cupcake. If we get to 300 across both platforms, Fiona wins a cupcake.
Yes.
However, you need to go past that now. Okay.
Yes.
Don't give Fiona the cupcake. If I can't win a cupcake, nobody can win a cupcake. So if we can go to 500, this is where you guys win, because 500 likes across both means that we will send out one of Fiona's cards to you. So get liking on Facebook and on YouTube. Maybe you want to share this video on your own personal page and get some likes from your mates as well, however you want to do it. You've got another 50 minutes before the end of the show. Lots of love coming in, by the way, for all of the aperture dies. Love the bee die. I want that one, says Will. Michelle's saying, string art. This string art isn't going to send us into a roaring fit of laughter again, is it? Lol. I don't know what happened last time. Laughter on these shows?
No.
Eleanor saying, love that, so cool. Multicoloured string art, says Michelle. Beautiful abstract string art, says Gilmore. How cool, says Karen. Yeah, the one on the left, the second one that you did, looked like calla lilies. So pretty, Fiona. And Eleanor saying, oh, wow, that is my favourite technique. I'm going to have to get my daughter to get me some shaving cream so I can do that. Couple of questions before we see some more pictures. Donna on YouTube says, I have some Spectrum Noir Sparkle wax, but when I opened it, it was a bit dry. Is there anything I can do to stop the drying?
Sparkle wax?
Does that, is that the gilding wax, maybe?
Yeah, now, Imagination Crafts used to do a Starlight Sparkle wax. I have to say I've not used it myself, but I bet you we've got a crafter out there who knows the answer.
Yeah, all right. And Coney Batista on YouTube is saying, how do you use the brayer tool?
Oh, now the brayer is a fabulous, right. This is a brayer. Now, how you can use this, I would be using this with my ink pads rather than with something like my liquid ink. So I would use this with my ink pads. And if you tune in to Classroom tomorrow. Craft class, that's the very chap, tomorrow afternoon. We've got ink pads on and I will show you exactly how we use this wonderful tool.
Brilliant. And the craft class as well, and Fiona, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. It's all about going back to basics. So we'll be going through all of the different inks, all of the different tools, and going right back to basics. So if you have any questions, if you're new to us and you're thinking about starting to use inks and wondering what tool does what, watch the show tomorrow because it will all be explained and it'll be one of those shows that you'll want to keep to kind of go back to in the future. Now, of course, it is Galentine's Day today, so we've been asking for you to send in your pictures of you and your pals. And whilst these pictures, you don't win here, but we are basically saying, do you know what, send in your pictures and we can show them with everybody else because we want to see it. It's not always about winning, is it not? And it's nice just to be able to see some of our lovely viewers sending in their pictures. So this is Becky Hart, who's there with all the friends there. What does that say? Believe, wish, joy. Lovely. That's gorgeous. So you with all of your mates there, look.
That's
and Maddie's
lovely.
Also sent in a picture. Again, just gorgeous, isn't it?
Aww.
Isn't it nice at this time as well to be able to celebrate all of our chums, all of our pals, and all of our friends, and that's what this is all about. Now, this next one, I recognise the name Christine Mahoney. So Christine is here with all of her crafty friends. Oh, so I reckon.
Do you know, this looks like a Zoom call.
It does,
I think
doesn't it?
they must have been all watching it together.
Because there's Susan, who was with us last week on our craft along. There's Mary, I recognise. Gail, who was on our craft along as well. Betsy, I recognise all of these. There's Christine, Robin. Loads of names I
Isn't this
recognise.
amazing? I love being able to put faces to names as well, because I recognise all these names from people who comment on my page.
Yeah.
And it's lovely to be able to see them. I love that.
Susan, by the way, who's on that picture as well, is my reigning quiz champion. And just a quick plug for my page tonight. Susan won my Christmas quiz, which I did on my Facebook. And we've got a Valentine's quiz tonight, 8:30 UK time, if you want to join us just for a bit of fun. I know Susan's going to be there. But that's awesome. So, Christine, did you guys all get together and do a Zoom call? How did that work? I want to know how that picture came together. I definitely want to know. Thank you if you can get back in touch. And Robin, who we've just seen, I think, on that picture. Hang on a second. So, hang on. What's going on, George? Daughter, son-in-law, and grandbabies. There we go.
Oh,
thank
lovely.
you. These are great, aren't they? Brilliant. Just to see all of our lovely viewers. Linda's sent in a picture as well. That looks like to me it was a wedding.
It does. It definitely does.
God, isn't it amazing to see all these pictures? I don't know if you're like on Facebook and things like that, and you see these pictures flash up, and it just seems so weird now, doesn't it, to see people at gatherings and at parties and things like that. It's so bizarre, and hopefully we'll all get back to this very soon, sooner rather than later. And Susan, again, lovely Susan, who I met last week. This is Susan and her husband of how many years? 17 years, together 20. That is just brilliant. Thank you for all these pictures. Keep sending them in. As I've said, we want to see more of your pictures today on Galentine's Day, and we will be showing more of our winners a little bit later on as well. So this is just absolutely brilliant. Right, we are going to have a look at the silhouette dies once again here, and I think we're going to have a look at the little bumblebee.
We are, because do you know, bumblebees are all about friendship and industriousness and things as well. Now look at that. Isn't that the cutest little card you could send to someone? Absolutely stunning. Really, really stunning, wonderful little card. There we go. So this is what we're going to make using the dies which come with this particular bee collection. So if you haven't got this, it might be worth it just to get that little. I'm going to put him over there. There we go. So in the collection, this is what you're going to get. You are going to get this incredible honeycomb background, which just literally cuts you out a honeycomb. Yep. You're going to get 2 of the hexagons. You're going to get your bee happy. You're also going to get your bee itself. And have I put it somewhere safe? I have. Where's my bee? Aha. Yes, here we go. You also get, because it would be a shame if you didn't get it, you also get the bee silhouette. There we go. So how we're going to start, I'm going to talk you through a couple of bits, and then we're going to cut out the rest of the bits. So start with a folded piece of cardstock. Yeah. Just here. That's about a 4x4. You lay it down in your machine. Take your outside hexagon. Hang it off the edge so you can see. I can get my nail through there, not on the card. And cut that. And when you cut that, you're going to end up with your little hexagon here, and all you're going to do is to score and fold that in half. There is the base. I'm going to hold it like that so you can see your easel base. Yeah. Yes? So far, so far. You are then also going to have another piece of card which you've cut, which is just your hexagon. So now I want to cut my bee silhouette. So we're going to pop our little bee inside our hexagon, which we've cut, and tape that down. And at the same time, I'm going to cut myself my little, here we go. I'm just going to cut myself my hexagon base. Now I can see that's going to cut all the way round because it's got a solid raised line of metal all the way round. So that is going to cut just there. So let's bring in my plates and get these cut, and then we can start putting this card together. Now, I've also done, look at that. Now that is just a splodge of glitter on a card. That's all that is, but we're going to turn that into our background. So actually, I love all these technical terms, splodge. Yeah. A splodge of background, because that just looked the most fabulous colour to me. Moonstone or firefly would work really well, either of those. So let's just pop that down. We'll risk it for a Swiss skit because I can't find my, Yeah. Do you know, sometimes you sit there and you think, probably should have taped that down, Fiona, but we're going to give it a try.
Well, whilst you're putting it through, loads of lovely messages still coming in. Coney Batista on YouTube is saying, we'll set a reminder for the Valentine's Day craft class then. Yes, do. It's going to be brilliant. Thank you, Fiona. Christine on Facebook. Yes, read that picture, Christine. Said, last night we did a Skype get-together. Mariah put them together with our best picture and made a collage. Isn't it nice that we can still do stuff like that as well? All the Skypes and the Zooms, we can still get together and meet each other and do little crafty bits together too.
But I think it's fantastic how we've had technology to do that now. I just think it's amazing that we've been able to do that. I've just realised I got the wrong plate on the top there.
Oh.
So I was just turning that over to put the right plate. When you're die cutting,
yeah,
top and bottom plate should be your clear cutting plates, not as I was doing there, my plastic shim. So here we've got all the bits cut. Thank you. This is where you sit there with a junior, which only takes 9 seconds, and you're going, hurry! Now look, I've got my hexagon right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Then, you've got all these little bits. That's the noise you could hear when Ben was trying to talk, was me going, yeah, I just want to get the cardstock out of here nice and quick. And it's got some release holes, but I think this craft card works amazingly, because look, if I then put that over there, oh yes, that's working well, isn't it?
Pretty cool.
That is working really, really well. And then finally, we're going to get my little bee. Here we are, my little industrious bee. Look at that. Isn't that just
works brilliantly.
Doesn't that work so well?
That is
and when
awesome.
you put all of those together, at what time? Do you know, if I don't put it together, we might have time to do another technique or two. What do you think? Or would you like to see me put it together? You're cool.
Well, it depends.
Got time.
Long. We've got 40 minutes left.
Fantastic. Well, let me put it together.
All right.
Because then you can see how the whole thing works. Let me just clear myself a bit of space though, because you know what I'm like.
There's lots of love coming in. Nina just saying, as far as crafts concerned, bees are my new butterfly. And Louise on Facebook saying, my hubby started raising bees last summer, so I'm now into everything bee. I learned something very interesting earlier on. I didn't actually learn it because I knew it already, George. Where do bees live? In an apiary. Is that right? Apiary, yeah. And lots of love for your splodge as well, by the way, Fiona, and saying that was a very artistic splodge.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it's amazing what you can do. Do you know, I think I should be the person who goes and names all that modern art, because sometimes I look at it and I go, it's a splodge. Yeah, you can call it what you like, but it's a splodge. I love it. Yeah, there's lots of people who do abstract art now who are sitting there going, yes, Fiona.
Producer George just said, is splodge onomatopoeic? Well, onomatopoeia is a word which is a noise, isn't it? So like crash, bang, wallop is onomatopoeia. So splodge, I suppose it could be. Look at us coming up with all of these big words on a Saturday afternoon. Onomatopoeia.
What did they feed us today then, eh?
I think we'll go with that, unless we've got anyone who knows differently.
Okay, so I just cut myself a hexagon because I realised I needed one and I just cut it out. So this is going to pop here. So now, when you're making an easel card, you just put the glue on the bottom half that you can see there, and then we are going to stick this bit just there. So that makes my little easel. Yeah. There we go. And now, what I've done is I've just run this through. Now, I've run this through my little Xyron at home, but you could use glue, you could use our dotty tape pen. I've just done this for speed. So we're going to pop just a little black and craft card. Just works so well, don't they?
Absolutely.
My absolute favourites at the moment. So there we are. There's my background, just there. Then I've done the same. Can you see, just here, and I've just popped that over the top there, so we're just going to pop that into the centre, just there. There we go, so that pops on there. Then, with my little bee. Here we go. What I did was I've just backed him onto some acetate, and I cut my acetate using the same die, so that is going to give me like a little window. What that enables me to do is to put some 3D glue gel on this side, which is going to be hidden by my bee.
Yes.
You see? So then I can put a, here we go. There we go. That is going to sit just there, and you can't see how it goes together because, of course, it's going to dry just there.
Fantastic.
And then we've got B.
Happy?
Do you know, isn't that amazing? So there's the B, and there's the double E, and they do come separately, by the way. That's just the way it is. So you could do them any way you fancy. So I've got my B there, B. There we are. And then I'm going to pop the happy just on here. So I've cut some of these little hexagons, which we're also getting. So we're just going to build ourselves a stopper.
Oh, okay.
Using the hexagons and a little bit of 3D glue gel. And we're going to use the happy to go on there. Isn't that just fun?
It really is.
Just fun.
And again, you do get a lot of these little mini dies with all of the collections. We'll run through the boards again for you in just a bit, but it just shows you how versatile these are. And yeah, if you love your bees, even if you're not going for the full set today, grab this one because it's super, super awesome. I love that. With a bit of a splodge. With a bit of a splodge. Using the set that you've got, look what you can create.
Now, I'm going to hold this so carefully because it's not dry. But there you go. Isn't that fun? So sweet.
I think that is awesome, and lots of love as well coming in for this collection. Loving this show, Fiona, says Sarah. Thank you for sharing your ideas with us all. Love that honeycomb, says Teresa on Facebook. Yeah, brilliant, isn't it? The backgrounds are perfect for the bee silhouette, says Mary Pat on YouTube. And later on YouTube just saying, so lovely, this bee card. And Diane on Facebook saying, I watch so much, I use words like loads, pop, all the time now. Yeah, it's funny how you can catch on to people's words. Yolanda saying, great job, Fiona. Yeah, some brilliant demos so far and more to come over the course of the next half hour. Get in touch with us, Facebook and YouTube. If there's any questions you want to ask, if you want to share your love on this collection as well, then do get in touch. Tell everyone else why you love this collection. Let us know which is your favourite within this particular bundle as well. Which one do you turn to the most? Which one are you using the most? Because these are just stunning. This collection brings you 4 of the animal dies. This deer, always very popular. Now, if you want to go for these individually, you can. They're also available to you on a multi-buy as well, 2 for $22 if you want to go that way. But actually, when you see how versatile these are, the fact that you can create these gorgeous apertures, the fact that you can do, all of these backgrounds with the sparkle inks and other mediums that you've got, the fact that you can create little toppers with these as well is phenomenal. The deer is lush. I mean, how great is that with the silver birch trees in the background? These are little additional dies that you get. So you saw with the bee, you've got the little mini shape. What's the shape? Honeycomb shape. The word has. What shape is it? Little bee shape. Help me, somebody. Help.
Which one? Sorry, Ben. Honeycomb is hexagonal.
Thank you.
Sorry. Did we leave you hanging there, Ben?
I knew it was something hexagonal. Hexagonal, yes. And with each of these, you do get further little dies as well. So like with the butterfly, for example, you get further little butterflies, just for you. And then, of course, all of the different pieces to be able to give you that aperture effect, to be able to create all of those different layers as well. There's that gorgeous little bunny rabbit. Again, love his little sort of foliage background that you've got. When you layer it all together, you can really create some depth and dimension, which is stunning. Happy birthday. You've got all your foliage, and then you've also got your little bumblebee as well, and as you can see here, your little hexagonal shapes and the honeycomb background there just looks gorgeous. In the black and the craft card as well. How amazing has that been on the cards that we've seen so far? £41 or $47.50 is the deal on this, saving $10.96 or $12.30. And of course, then if you want to grab these today, if you're platinum, you can take another 20% off that price that you're seeing on the screen. Make sure you don't miss out on these. The great thing, of course, as well, if you are brand new to it, so super versatile, no matter where you are within your crafty life. Right. Sparkle pens. Let's have a look at these. So again, it's been a brilliant show as this for showing you how great the sparkle pens are, how great they are for kind of showing you all the different techniques, lots of the different things that you can do. Whether you go for the pens or the pots, you are guaranteed to love these. I really, really, truly believe it. You're going to get the 2 sets of 6, so 12 in total. First is your Nature's Trail, and within your Nature's Trail, you've got your mushroom and your lilac. You've got your beautiful garden green, watermelon. You've also got your lichen and your watermelon. Producer George has gone, I don't think there is mushroom for this in my basket. Leave the bad jokes to me, please. You've then got your autumn, winter, all right. So you've got your smoke quartz, your olive jade, your harvest moon. You've got your red berry and the holly leaf, and then you've got that gorgeous starry sky too. So all of those gorgeous colours in the 12 pens that you're going to receive within this collection, 27.48 or 36.24. Hopefully, again, just from this show alone, you've seen some of the different things that you can create with the pens and also the sparkle pots that we've got. Best thing to do is go to the web because we've got lots of deals on the pens. We've got buy one, get one half price deals on those pots as well. So do not miss out. Let's just quickly show you though these other pens that we've got as well, which are your sets of 3 pens. Have I got all of that? No, I haven't. I'll tell you what I'll do. So many boards here. Your set of 3 is going to give you 3 lots of 3. So you're going to get your Glitz and Glamour first of all, which is gorgeous. So that brings you your aquamarine, your rich garnet, and then also your amethyst. Hopefully you can pick up, wait till you get these home and you see like right in front of your face how much sparkle you can achieve with these. You're then going to get these metallics. I mean, these are just another level. Look at the black. Look at the black, how much sparkle you can achieve with that. That's amazing. You've then got your sterling silver and your spun gold. And then also in this collection, you've got your perfect pastels too. Again, they are just gorgeous. 21.43 or 27.96 is the deal on that if you want to go for that today. Now, if you have just joined us with half an hour to go, first of all, where have you been? And secondly, no, I'm only joking, welcome. Secondly, we've been doing a little bit of an experiment during this show to see how many likes we can get across Facebook and YouTube, because we know how many of you watch, but not a lot of the videos get, tons of likes. So we thought, how many can we get? I said we'd get 200. We have surpassed that. The next marker is 300, which is what Fiona said we would get to. Whoever gets the nearest wins a cupcake. I mean, we said initially 500 to get a card. I doubt we're going to get another 225 likes in the space of half an hour. However, if you would like to help Fiona win a cupcake, there's a sentence I thought I'd never say, then you need 25 more likes. Oh, take that back, 18 more likes, and Fiona wins a cupcake.
Yes!
Will she or won't she? Stay tuned for the next half hour and we'll find out. More demos coming with Fiona. Time for you to check out your baskets. And in case you are new to us and you're wondering about this club I keep mentioning, platinum members and all that kind of stuff, what's he on about? Here's a video which will explain.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Listen. Oh, she's just finished. Shaving foam over there. Yes! We all want to see it. I love these shows with the Sparkle Inks because you get to see all of the great demos. So we've obviously seen splodging, we've seen the string demo. The next logical step really was to have a look at the shaving foam technique. And if you're brand new to this as well, it's just another great way that you can use your Sparkle Inks with kind of like everyday items that you've got at home. That's the brilliant thing about craft as well, Fiona, isn't it? Particularly with these inks. You'll find lots of different bits and pieces at home that you would never have thought you'd craft with, that you can craft with.
For sure. And then they move to your craft room and the people whose they are never see them again and they go, I'm sure I had. And you're going, no, I haven't seen that. No. But anyway, I thought we'd have a quick play with the Sparkle shaving foam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Just whilst we're getting ready for that, there was a question from Karen, because you know you used 3D glue on that last demo. How long does it take for the 3D glue to dry?
Okay, so it will go off within about a couple of hours. If you're going to post it, I would leave it overnight. Okay,
all good to know. And is there a vintage sparkle pens collection available? I want to say that
there is. There is. It is called Floral. Yes. Well, there was. I'm not sure we've got it on this show, but there is a set of 6 called Vintage Hues. Yes.
Yeah. Have a look.
I don't know if it's in stock at the moment, though.
Yeah. Have a look. Lots of love coming in for the apertures as well, by the way. The apertures, so many possibilities, says Mary Pat. And still lots of chat about the likes that we're asking for as well. I think if you get 500 likes, you should both get a cupcake, says Maggie. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not quite sure whether or not we will get that far. The thing is, though, we are still asking for you to pick your favourite card of the show. We'll recap on all of the demos, let's say in about, 15 minutes or so, because your favourite card will go onto our Crafty Walk of Fame towards the end of the show for Second Chance Sunday tomorrow at 4 o'clock.
Do you know, I'm doing my first one of those tomorrow.
Your first ever one?
Exciting. I haven't done a Second Chance Sunday yet, which means I get to play with everything I wasn't able to play with during the week.
And it also means, Fiona, that you've got cards on the Crafty Walk of Fame, so you'll get the chance to bribe everybody to vote for your card.
Excellent. This is what we love.
Right, so you've woken up your Sparkle Ink.
I have. I've woken up the Sparkle Ink. I'm using Starry Sky, that red berry, and I'm putting my hand in me shaving foam, of course I am, and I'm using blue topaz, which I think is from summer.
That's from summer, so you've got a mixture of summer and winter there.
Yeah,
summertime and winter warmers.
Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm using the little pipettes because that is the easiest way of doing it. And we're just going to draw. If you've not seen this, this is a shaving foam.
Yep.
Yeah. And all I've done is put it in a tray. Now, our lovely backstage crew are going to love me because this tray is the lid of one of her boxes because I couldn't find anything else. So I've just popped that on there. And I will just have to go and apologise after the show and go, but it was necessary. It was a creative choice.
Ben told me to do it.
Ben told me. We're going to blame Ben. Yeah. So now you've got all of that going on there, which is fabulous. And we're just going to...
Ooh, okay. Give it a little mix.
Move that around. There we go. Whoa, there we go. So we'll just make it look pretty. That does look fab, doesn't it?
I know already, yeah.
And then what you do is you just put your card in and you give it a bit of a wiggle. There we go. Because essentially what your shaving foam does is act as a sort of surface. And then if you pick this up, you'll look at that and go, oh my word.
Interesting.
And then just get a cloth, preferably clean, but whichever one you've got going on. And all we're going to do is wipe that away. Look at that. Oh my word.
That's
you know, I said I normally
phenomenal.
get messy. Wow.
Actually, I'll tell you what that is.
Wow.
That is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, the thing is, you've still got some of the sparkle coming through. If I hold that there, can you see? There we go. Can you see? You've still got some of the sparkle coming through. Cut that down. That's a really dramatic background, that one, isn't it? Should we see if we can get another one off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if we can get another one
What
off.
card are you using here out of interest?
Watercolour card.
Again, good, because
Watercolour
Rebecca
card.
was asking.
My absolute go-to. The other card this would work with is our stamping card. If you can't get the watercolour card, our stamping card will work amazingly well. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
Interesting.
And then again, just wipe it away.
Yeah.
Just wipe it. In fact, I'm going to... Da, 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 da.
Bit of cardstock to wipe it away. There we go.
Bit of cardstock just to wipe it away. There you
Yeah,
go.
love
Look
it.
at that.
Love the colours.
Wow, that is just bright and gorgeous. And you've still got sparkle. Look, still sparkle. So you don't have to go as extreme as me if you don't want to. You can do. I'm sorry.
Here's
but
my
look.
favourite question of the day, by the way, and I'm hoping
we
that you
go.
could, Fiona, just whilst you're doing
Go
that.
on.
Lisa says, could you do the same thing but with whipped cream? That is a brilliant question.
I've never tried it, but I guess so.
Yeah.
But I would put the whipped
Over
cream.
time, it's gonna go off,
I'd
isn't it?
put the whipped cream in a cake.
Yeah, yeah.
Personally.
Yeah.
And use the shaving foam.
Lisa, if you do actually try that, let us know. We'd love to see that.
Look at that. Look at all the different kind of backgrounds we've got going on.
Yeah.
That is just amazing. Do you know, I've got a thought now. I wonder what happens.
Yeah.
Do you know, this is how I craft at home. I just go, what happens if I just use all of that waste and paint the card with it
Oh, okay.
and get really oh my goodness, I'm going to have such fun trying to clean my hands before the
It's not as if you've got another couple of shows to do either today, Fiona, is it? Oh, wait a minute.
I am really going to have such fun. And then we'll scrape. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So you can use the waste to scrape it away and make yourself another background. So waste not, want not. I'm sorry. I am now in a glorious muddle, Ben. So I just need 2 seconds.
Yeah, you
and
take 2 seconds.
Yes. Oh, my word.
Right.
Oh, my word.
But again, I love this for the fact that you can do so many things, whether you're using your sparkle pens, whether you're using the sparkle pots, however you do. We've already shown you today with your shaving foam, maybe
Yes.
with whipped cream, but with string we've used. You know, all these different things that you can find at home to try all of these different things with. Diane just saying, beautiful shaving cream card. Karen on Facebook saying, I just took a can of shaving cream into the craft room. Maybe
Excellent.
today I will have a play. Absolutely, you should. And the great thing, of course, about using a card with the shaving foam technique is it's going to smell great as well, isn't it? That's the other good thing. Big wow from Sarah on Facebook. Absolutely big wow. Been loads of big wows in this show. Pam just saying, keep the kitchen towel, Fiona, and cut out a few butterflies when it's dry. Love that
Ooh.
idea. And Will says, if you use food colouring, you could eat it after. So that's food colouring.
We're
with
not
the whip-
recommending that you
with
eat
whipped
the
cream.
sparkle ink.
No, don't eat don't eat the sparkle ink. Don't eat shaving cream. We're talking about, you're talking about baking now with cream. Yeah, don't eat any of these.
No.
No, craft with them, good. Eat, no. Yes, if you want to go for the watercolour card, so that is what Fiona has been using. Details at the bottom of your screen here, 15 sheet to that. I'm sorry, I'm just getting abused, is that the word? I'm getting a lot of grief in my ear right now.
I love Georgina, our presenter. She's not going to let you get away. Producer. She's not going to let you get away with anything, is she, Ben?
So we said at the start of the show that we were going to bet on how many likes we could get across the 2 hours, and I said I thought we'd get to 200. Fiona went 100 better and said we'll get 300 or more, and I am delighted to tell you. Delighted to say that Fiona was right, because we have just achieved across Facebook and YouTube 302 likes.
Wow.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So Fiona, Unless we get another 198 likes in the next 17 minutes, you win a cupcake.
Yay!
And congratulations as well, because producer George has just said, what's that, producer George? You want to buy the cupcake for Fiona? That is lovely of you. Georgina is going to buy you the cupcake as well.
Okay. So my water's an interesting colour at the moment, so we'll try and do the rest of this without using the water, which is the most beautiful shade. Look at this. Look at it. I will show you. Look. Look.
Oh wow!
I could probably dye something with that at the moment. Yeah. So we're going to just ignore that. Salt backgrounds. This is something that you can use a lot. You can use this with your aquatint inks and with these. Now look at this colour. That is just sumptuous.
Ooh, which one's that?
This is called red berry. This is probably winter warmers.
Yeah, winter warmers. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my word, that is amazing. That is amazing. Right, coarse salt, you can get it in any supermarket.
Yeah.
This also lives in my craft room now. What you're going to do is just dab it down. If your paper's not wet enough, your card's not wet enough, because what you want is that salt to suck up the colour. If it's not wet enough, use your bottle, just give it a bit of a spritz. Now this is one that you do need now to leave that to dry. So we're going to move that there.
Getting a right old mess.
We're going to move that there because I'm just going to give a quick wipe down, and then I'm going to put that lid back on that thing in a second.
So the salt is now absorbing the ink off the card,
The salt
correct?
is now absorbing. No, Fiona.
Oh.
Fiona.
That's pretty.
That's really pretty, isn't it? Fiona, sort it out. Sort it out. Right, okay, there we are. So this is now going to sit there, can you see? And it's starting to suck that colour up. So now we're going to move to one which I did and brought in. Now this was done with the Glitz and Glamour Pink Garnet. Now that's why I haven't got it with me, because I did it with the Glitz and Glamour.
Pink Garnet, Amethyst and Aquamarine.
That's it. That's it. Now, can you see? I've got salt on there, but can you see how it's gone? So all you do at that point is just
rub
the salt off.
Effect, isn't it?
Now, look how pretty that salt is.
Keep it.
Keep it and use it in your... I can't pick that up because it's on the top of a card.
Yeah.
There we go. But that is gorgeous. That is really pretty, sparkly salt. Use that for your shaker cards. But look at that. I'm going to tip that forward so you can see. Look at that.
Really,
Trim that down. Doesn't that look amazing? It just gives you the most incredible organic backgrounds. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, you've got your salt that you can play with as well. I'm just going to move those to one side. Oh, my life. Oh, my life. What I'm sitting there doing is going, ha. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do with your liquid inks. Now this is going to take you right back to playing as a kid. I've got some... Yes, I've got enough cards.
The way you're just, wherever your mind's going, you're just kind of like now demoing with. It's just like so improvised, this whole show, and I've absolutely loved it. Where are we going then?
Yeah, what we're going to do is I want to show you this black ink, which is absolutely amazing. But you can also stamp with this, and I've just realised I haven't shown you how you can stamp with it, but I need to show you this black ink, this black sparkle ink, white card, okay? This is how amazing, look at that. This is not hint of black, this is noir black. If you do not have the metallics in your collection, get them, because that is pure black. That is going to dry for a second whilst I just grab myself a stamp. Sit there, stay. Right, okay. We're just going to grab, we've got a butterfly. Oh, perfect. Right, we've got a nice big butterfly here, which is absolutely gorgeous. That is going on my stamping platform, because you can do this with the pens, but actually it's easier to get your fabulous brush, which of course you're getting in that collection, in here. So we're going to pop that on there. Look at this. So we're just going to, little bit, Here we go. Just brush it on with your flat brush. Here we go. So you can stamp with these as well. How amazing is this? If you use the pens, you can get more precise colours. So you could do that butterfly, whatever colour you fancied. So that, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, isn't it just? So let me move that black ink out the way. So, but look at that. So you can stamp with that, and that is amazing. So you have got the most incredible, sparkly, beautiful butterfly. Let me bring that in. Look
you
at
can see
that.
it
Now you can see why you need the metallics in your life. Whether you go for the pens or whether you go for the pots, you need to get them. That is sensational. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then what else can I do? We can blow them around with the stamp.
The other thing to say as well, I realise now we're only 10 minutes away from the end of the show. Should we have a quick recap as well on the cards that you've made, so we can get you guys to vote for your favourite card of the show, because we will pop it into our crafty Walk of Fame. So we'll do the blow technique in just a second, and we'll also look at Fiona's cards. So many lovely messages coming in. The shaving cream demo is always amazing, says Shadiah on Facebook. Woohoo, says Cathy C on YouTube. Cupcake for Fiona. All right, don't
Yes.
Sandra on YouTube says, Ben, I think you should do the shaving foam technique with daughter Daisy. I think I might, Sandra, you know, absolutely. I've been doing a bit more crafting with it. If you want to see what we got up to this week, by the way, if you head to my Facebook page, we made a robo snail out of recycled bits and pieces on Thursday, I think it was. You see the pictures of that. Jennifer saying on Facebook, you've got to love Fiona's enthusiasm for all things inky. Oh yes, she loves getting inky. Pam says, use the salt in a shaker card. Of course, yeah, with that salt technique, make sure you keep the salt. What a great show, says Anne McKenna on Facebook. One thing is better than the next. So pretty. And what a great idea, says Jennifer Smith, to use a sheet protector to store your salt background whilst it's drying. Elizabeth just saying on YouTube, you know the pipettes that you've been using?
Yes.
Can you get those from us or elsewhere?
They come, as far as I recall, they come in the containers. You get 3 in each of the little pots.
Oh, awesome.
Mine have been used for so long they come out, but I'm sure that's where I got mine. They came in the little pots.
Right.
We might have to open a brand new one and find out if that is the case or whether they came with my aqua tints, but I'm sure they came with these.
Okay.
But if not, you can get them anywhere. You know, those well-known auction sites will do them just as well. Right.
Just before you do, can you just show us your 2 cards that you've made? We've done 2 completed cards, haven't we?
We've done 2 complete cards. So we have done the fabulous deer.
Yes.
And the butterfly. And then, of course, we've got a pile of bits. So there we go.
So deer.
Deer or bee?
Bee or deer? To be or not to be?
Be happy or dear friend?
What's your favourite? Let's give you 5 minutes to get your votes in. So just bee or deer or bee, and we'll announce the winner in
Sounds
just
like
a
the
few
beginning of a
minutes'
song.
It does, doesn't it? Deer or bee or deer.
That's the one.
Right, so we're going to do some blowing.
We are. So I've got a piece of white card here. I've used my spritzer, which I've just damped the cards up. You know, everything I'm touching at the moment. Look at this. By the time I come back at 4 o'clock, they will be clean. Right, here we go. So we are just going to pop this down. Now, again, you can see that's been resting for a couple of minutes. So just give it a swirl. Gosh, this is brave of me. Give the black a swirl as well. And what we're going to do is just drop our ink on.
Okay.
Here we go.
Just first.
Oh, actually, I mean, that in itself looks amazing, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
This is the red berry as well. This is that same colour. Do you know, I was going to... Oh, do you know, doesn't that... Oh, that looks good. Do you know, I'm going to use a different piece of card to do it because I'm loving that. That is the most amazing... Do you know, I would leave that.
Yeah.
and play with that and stamp a sentiment onto that and just leave it to do its own thing. Right, okay, so that's gorgeous. Wasn't going to do that, but I love that so much it's going to one side.
Okay.
That is fun. Right, we'll use a dry piece of card then because I don't want it to spread so much. Okay. Right, there we go. Now look, straw.
I love all these demos. Whee! Look at this. Whee!
It's fabulous.
Yeah. Whee! Provide your own sound effects. Whee! This
Or
is
if you
brilliant.
don't want to do that, you know, just get it tipping down and you can get that.
Maneuver it around.
Maneuver it around, let it run.
This is brilliant.
I love it.
Straws, salt. Oh, hello, look at this shape. That's really...
It's really beginning to
Bizarre.
look good. And then, of course, you can start
Design.
putting some different colours on. Like, I like the drama of putting black with red.
Yeah.
I really, really do. And you can do the same thing.
This is the kind of thing as well that you can do with your kids, your grandkids. Of course, it's half term here in the UK next week. So if you're looking for ways to keep them entertained at home, because obviously we can't go anywhere here in the UK currently, these kind of things, the things that the kids will love doing with you, won't they? I think it was Sandra, wasn't it, saying, Ben, you could try the shaving foam technique. What about doing this with the kids as well? This is
Now,
great.
There we go. But look, just to show you that this is not something random I just do. I really, really do this because I think that, if I hold that there, looks amazing. I just think that is a really dramatic, you know, put a sentiment across that in white. It's just going to look amazing, isn't it?
Stick a frame like that and say it's from a famous artist. Put it in a gallery. It'll probably sell for millions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, if you really want to, if you can't do the puff with the straw, if you've got an can of compressed air, fantastic. So the can of compressed air you clean your computer keyboard with,
yes,
amazing. Use that with it. It's just going to be fantastic. Wow.
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 I mean, one of my favourite shows, I think, for the fact that, do you know what, gone off script just a little bit, but actually, as Fiona always does, a bit of improv crafting, which is just brilliant. Diana saying, which one is the black in? Was it the metallic?
It's in the metallics.
Yeah, so it's the onyx black.
Yes.
Is in the metallics, all right? Because Diana was asking, and Tony was just saying as well, that is in the metallics. And where does the red berry one come in, Diana? The red
Winter
berry.
Warmers.
Yeah, winter warmers, which is red berry, holly leaf, and starry sky. So metallics for the black. Red berry is the winter warmers. Karen just saying, Fiona's so cute. I too love her enthusiasm. I don't know who said it first, but you were spot on. Anita just saying, I love Fiona's impromptu crafting. That's usually how I craft. Rachel says, good idea with the splats is to blow and make it into aliens or animals. Wow, I love this show because we've had splats, we've had blows, we've had splodges, we've had salt, shaving foam, straws. I mean, seriously. This is the other thing as well. With those pictures, you know, like with the blow technique, for example, Mary Pat saying on YouTube, I see sci-fi images with these techniques. And so you look at those pictures and it's amazing, isn't it, to see what everyone else can kind of interpret within the different pictures. Wow, I love this. Gloria's just asking on Facebook, so you know we did the salt technique.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, said Gloria, could you use bath salt since it has a nice smell? Would bath salts work? I don't know. Is it the same kind of salt? I don't know.
Are they going to soak it up, or if they would soak it up and not dissolve, probably yes.
But they dissolve, don't they?
But I think they would dissolve because that's what they're designed to do. So why don't you try it and come back to us and tell us?
Yes, absolutely, you should do that. Absolutely. Really beautiful, says Debbie on YouTube. Just going to get my inks to try it. Plenty of food for thought this afternoon, isn't there? With all of these different techniques, all of these ideas as well. Just to reiterate, Michelle knits for you. Hello, Michelle. I spoke to you last week saying, which collection is the black in? The black is in the metallics, all right? So you onyx black, you've got your spun gold and your sterling silver. So the black is in the metallics, and the red berry, a few of you asking about, is in your winter warmers collection. All of these, by the way, are on a $12.99 deal or $17.95 individually. But if you go for one, you get one half price. So worth looking at on our website. We have got the winner of our card of the show just to show you in just a second. But I think, are we going to have a look at your salt over there?
We're going to have a quick look, and then I'm just going to do a quick resist technique, just so that you can see what's happening. Can you see? Now, I would leave this to dry. There we go. But you can see how those little cells are beginning to form just around here. So leave it to go dry before you rub it off. So we've got a piece of white card here. Now, it has a picture embossed on it in white, and this is one of my funnest things to do. Funnest things to do. Oh my gosh, I've chosen a dark chola colour. Because that water now would dye stuff. It's just extraordinary. So all we're going to do.
So what's on here then?
Huh?
What have you put on the card?
It's just a white embossed image.
Oh, okay.
You can't see, can you?
No, I can't. I can see something, but not. Oh, hello. Magic picture time.
Magic picture
I used to love these as a kid.
Aren't they just the best? So, yeah, you emboss with white.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm not even going to... Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. That is amazing.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? Now, I'm not going to have time to finish that off because we're running out of time. There we go. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So get your stamps out. Get your embossing out with those as well. Oh, my life. I wish you had a wide shot of this because this is wow.
Just brilliant. Seriously, check out your baskets, whatever you've got, whether you've gone for the silhouettes, whether you've gone for any of the sparkle inks, check out your baskets, do not miss out. Get your shaving foam out, get your string out, get your salt out, have so much fun with this. Big thank you to everyone who voted for the card of the show. I can exclusively reveal that the winning card by a landslide, apparently. The bee is the winner this time. The bee wins, so we shall put that up onto our crafty walk of fame. There we go, there's the bee. So that will be going up there to stand a chance of winning tomorrow. And of course, thank you as well for all of your likes across the show. We achieved over 300, which means you have given Fiona a cupcake. Listen, we are off for another hour. Fiona's going to have a cupcake, but then we are back in an hour with more Galentine's winners on Craft House. In the Craft House today, of course, myself and Fiona, and we'll be joined by the lovely Sharon Callis, who will be introducing us to a brand new range. And also, we've got some brilliant deals on some of her previous ranges as well. So if you've seen any of her previous ranges and you thought, oh, I quite like those, and you haven't yet got them, some good deals coming up on those, of course. A little bit later on, your Craft Vault from 7 o'clock UK time too, and another little plug for me, 8:30 UK time over on my Facebook page, a bit of a Valentine's quiz if you fancy joining in with that too. Lots to look forward to. We are going to go and have a bit of a lie down. Fiona's going to have a cupcake. Thank you, Fiona. We'll see you in an hour.